just sort something out with stream elements real quick. Can I shrink this? Oh my god. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Okay, I'm there. Yeah, I'm drawing a guy getting stabbed in the chest. That is chill animation. Anyway, let me pull up some Minecraft music. Not that one. This one's better. Okay. And you guys just let me know if that turns out to be too loud or too quiet. I am not sure. I mean, it's quiet right now, but it gets louder. I don't know why this track is like that. Actually, I do. It's because the game is good. Because the music fades in. Least expected. And it gives you a unique experience every time you play Minecraft. I watched a video essay on it was interesting. Anyway, wait, let me show you what I'm doing. This guy is getting stabbed. So I need to draw him getting stabbed, and then when I've drawn this frame, I will draw 2 more frames that are exactly the same. That will give me a line boil. And then after that, I can do the in-betweening between this frame and this frame, if that makes sense. And the in-betweening's like really easy. That's like the easiest part. Like, let me show you what line boil is. So for example here, right? This guy remains in this pose for like a while, but if you look closely, the lines change, like here, right? Like that's a different drawing, but it's following the exact same pose. And this is like on a loop of 3 different frames. And the reason that animators do that is because if it was just 1 frame constantly, it would look like he's like inanimate. And making it like this just sort of gives him a bit of life to him. Like, you don't do that for this. Like, that's just 1 frame, right? Because it's an inanimate object that no one's moving. So it just gives it a bit more life. It's like when, in Family Guy, when you see like background characters that like don't blink or anything, just it looks off, right? It looks weird. So yeah, that's what line boil is. It's a cool name. Anyway, let's stab this heathen. giving them little blocky feet. Like that anime where nothing happens. Kidding. What's that anime where they've got like block feet? It's like a slice of life. Nichijou, I think. It was something like that. Oh my god, okay, sorry. I don't know if the Minecraft music is like too loud for you guys, but it's like really too loud for me. Hold on, let me fix this audio. Okay, let me know if that's good, or if anything's too quiet. Let's see. Give him some leg. I feel like his legs get shorter, or something gets shorter between these two frames, like, I don't know. I'm looking at it, I'm squinting. It definitely looks weird. But you know what, we're gonna roll with it, and then if it looks wrong, we can fix it. It's hard to tell just from the sketch. It'll be easier to compare if we actually had a line work done. We don't need to put too much detail into the hands because he's a ragdoll. So his hands are just kind of set up like mittens, right? Like he's got a thumb, but then the rest of his four fingers are kind of just conjoined. But he does have stitches right here because he's a little bit broken. And he also has stitches on his feet. Wait. Okay, looking at my reference sheet, I've just realized something terrible. I've made a terrible mistake. He's actually not supposed to have stitches here. These aren't supposed to be here. God damn it. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Let me flip the canvas. Maybe that'll help. See, this is why I stream, because it helps me notice things that I don't normally notice because I narrate. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually just switch brushes. We'll just have to erase these. Copy these two, put them here. Yeah, I can't believe I never noticed these. Excuse me. Yeah, the line boil makes it really annoying to like go back and change things, but it's worth it in the end. I do wish though, and I do wonder if there is a way to like automate the line boil. Like, I don't know if there's some sort of tool in After Effects where you can sort of just have like a sort of warp effect on the line. That way you wouldn't have to do line boil. But then you would have to have the exact same warp with like the fill and stuff. And that, if you've got a texture on that, it would look weird. But I guess you could just like track mat it to the warp to fill. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be worth playing around with though, because doing the line boil takes up a lot of time. And it's also a bit inconvenient to have Greta. Yeah. I might experiment with that actually. I think that could be a good idea to try. Oh, I didn't even draw the stitches on this one. This is just a line, bro. Man, I'm hungry, but it's late at night. I don't really want to go down and disturb everyone. I learned how to make ratatouille lately. Like not the ratatouille that's like in the film, but like actual ratatouille. Also, this is not the right brush. What the fuck? Like actual. Like the stew, like the fish. It's like it's a vegetable stew pretty much, but like with a lot of oil in it, and I think it's pretty good. I think it tastes pretty good. However, you do need to eat it with like, you know, bread or something. You can't really have it on its own, because I don't know, I just feel like if you eat it on its own, it's not very filling, because it's literally like vegetables and oil, right? if you like put it on like toasted bread. It is good. It's like tomatoey and like garlicky. Like I put it on garlic bread. It was very good. I don't know what kind of mouth I want for this. I guess like a shocked mouth. Okay, yeah, that's a good expression for being stabbed. I think. Don't know, I've never been stabbed. If only Christopher Lee were here. And then like the small pupil, right? But this guy's like got like 4 pupils, so I guess it would be like that. He's got 4 pupils because he's like a button. Yeah. Oh, that was obvious. Okay, my bad. My bad. Bad. Yeah, that works. Sometimes you just gotta flip the canvas to get the right angle. Because your wrist like wants to move in a certain arc. So it's difficult, at least for me, to get the right angle without moving the canvas. But I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge anyway. Because there's like a whole like little circle tool down here to do it. You know? I don't know. I don't actually hang out with animators or artists that much. Don't like talking to them. Let's give him teeth. I've just realized that in his design here, his mouth is like stitched up, and it's stitched up before as well. So I guess he kind of shouldn't be able to open his mouth. See, this is why I stream. Oh my gosh, yeah. I should stream more. Then I wouldn't make so many mistakes. Yeah, his mouth should really remain closed. It's difficult to show, like, emotions like this, right? With a closed mouth. But that is the challenge. I'll go back and fix this later, I think. Or will I fix it now? I don't know. I should draw a guy getting stabbed tonight. But maybe I should just fix these issues first. Give me a moment. I'm pouring myself a beverage. It is important to remain hydrated. Very nice. Okay. I think I will fix these issues, but yeah, I will. I'm gonna go to BRB just for a second, and I mean a second, just so that I can check something. I will see you in about 30 seconds. Goodbye. Okay. Let me open. Goddamn. Different thing. Just I want to check if there's any other times where he opens his mouth. I believe this is the only other scene where he could potentially open his mouth. Let me check. Does he? Play it real quick.
Indeed. This appears to be a woven sword. Indeed. Is it a person?
Okay, he doesn't open his mouth there. That's good. And there's one more scene where I don't actually know if he opens his mouth or not. So let me check that real quick. Yeah, this is the one we're on. This is the one where... No, this one's like really, really short.
I beg your pardon.
No, he just stands still and does nothing. Okay. Nice. So this is the only scene that's like just wrong. That's good. Okay, I guess we'll just go through and fix this then. Let me turn off that sketch layer. Don't need that. How can we show surprise with having the open mouth, I wonder? A smaller mouth. Let's try that. Let's experiment with this frame right here. See what we can do. And I guess the jaw, like, coming down a little bit, as if he's opening his mouth. Right? So it's like he's opening his mouth, but he can't open his mouth. And also, like, maybe a pronounced curve, like that. It looks really silly. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. That looks dumb. That looks really dumb. I mean, it's kind of cute. So if we can get that transition a little bit smoother. Alright. And see, like, if we were able to automate, like, the line boil, we wouldn't have to do these next 2 frames. But since we have to do the line boil manually, we now have to draw 2 extra frames for every frame we do. So it's like, it's not tripling our workload because the in-between frames you don't need to do line boils for. But it's damn close to doing so. And it would save a lot of time if I could automate that. I think that's something that could be automated, like, in a way that wouldn't affect the actual, you know, creativity of it, but I don't know. I know people are against automation because at what point do you stop with automation, right? Like, there's the whole thing with AI, and to be honest, I don't know where I stand on that. I have no idea. And I don't really think about it that much. I try and automate the things that I really don't want to do, that don't take away from the animation too much, if that makes sense. And I really don't think that automating the line boil would be detrimental to the style. Very much, at least. I think it would be definitely worth it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can make it look good, that is, but if automating it, like, makes it look bad, of course, I would go back to doing it manually, like how I do right now. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know if I can automate it, but I do have an idea as to how within After Effects. So maybe for the next shot, I will try that. Also, I think my VTube model is like too far to the left. Let me just pull him out a bit. I keep talking over here because I turn to face my microphone. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. This is the keyframe right here. No, this is the keyframe right here. This is the keyframe. All the others are in-betweens. So, with the keyframe and see if we can come up with something that portrays the same emotion, but without opening the mouth. Just like a grumpy sort of, like a, you know, like a grumble sort of mouth. I don't know. Perhaps. Also, what way do your mouth things go? Okay, I keep forgetting. I mean, sure, that works. So yeah, his mouth is closed, and I completely forgot about that. But I want it to be closed throughout the entire like this pilot episode. And that's what I'm working on, by the way. This is a pilot episode for a show that I want to make. But I want his mouth to remain closed for it. And then, like, in future episodes, my plan is for, like, him to, like get a hold of, like, a Stitch Ripper. Or actually, no, that's not true. That ain't true at all. Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sketches. Yes, there's this character. There's this character that's also a ragdoll. And I want her, like, she has a Stitch Ripper. And I want her to, like, take the stitches out of his mouth so that he can talk. And I want her to be like, not like a mentor for him, but like someone that, like, saves him from what he is, right? Helps him find his identity and things like that, you know? But yeah, this is Fable. Already animated a scene of her. It's on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I have to use the bathroom, but I will draw this mouth first. Nope, don't like that. Okay. Okay, I am going to use the bathroom. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Bye for now. Also, why does OBS say I'm streaming on Twitter? I didn't even know you could stream on Twitter. I didn't even know I had a Twitter. I'm going to have to check that real quick. Am I streaming on Twitter? Give me a moment. Give me just a little minute. I will be just a second. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I don't believe I'm streaming on Twitter. Okay, that's good. I don't want to stream on Twitter. Alright, where are we? Right. So this is a pretty monotonous task. And if it's not fun for me, it's not fun for you either, so let me think of something to talk about while I do it. Lighthouses, let's talk about lighthouses. Oh god, that's not fun either, is it? I mean, lighthouses can be fun. I mean, there's Flannan. Is it Flannan? I think it's either Flannan or Frennan Isles. Where are the people went missing? That's exciting. Oh, and that's Stanard Rock. The Stanard Rock Lighthouse. That's an exciting tale because a guy went mad and another guy died. Actually, that's backwards. Like a guy died on that lighthouse, and then the other guy went mad because he had to live with a corpse until people came to rescue him, which was like weeks or months later. And because the corpse smelled like really bad, he put the corpse outside, and it was just like he was only able to like hang it over like a railing, and because of how like the body was hung over the railing, it looked like it was waving, like his arm was outstretched. And because its arm was outstretched and it looked like it was waving, the surviving guy's SOS calls were ignored because to the ships that were rescuing him, it looked like the guy was waving and telling them that everything was okay. And that's why it took so long for the surviving guy to be rescued. Anyway, that's rather gloomy. I will acknowledge that is a rather gloomy tale, but a fun one, nevertheless. And I will say that it's not a tale, it's like an actual real thing that happened. I call it a tale, but like it actually happened. Anyway, you might have noticed that I am whispering. That is because it is almost 20 minutes past 2 in the morning. And I have a family. And they get rather upset when I wake them from their slumber. Okay, this is the last one we need to fix, and then we're back. And then we're back in business. Okay, having the mouth like lower down, I think, makes it look more shocked. Like if it's closed. Right? And like maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe. Perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. I think perhaps, maybe, perhaps, possibly, there's a chance that it is so. Perchance it is. Indeed. Your chest looks weird as hell, my dude. Also, where's your other arm? I need to give you another arm, I think. Let's give you the inkling of another arm. There, that'll do. That was easy. I'm thinking, should I make the thing that's stabbing him, should I make that the line art of him? No. Like, should I bake the line art of the thing that's stabbing him? This thing. Wait, what? Where's the thing that's stabbing him?
Quite.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm stupid. Goddamn, not that. This thing, right? Should I make that part of his line art, or should I give that its own line art layer? And I think I should give it its own line art layer. I don't think I should bake that in because I can always mask it later in After Effects, and I think it would give me more options if I gave it its own layer. So I think I'll do that. I'll just I'll close him up. I'll close him up for now, but he's getting shanked in a minute. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose. I have a cold. It will be 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Also, I realized while I was sneezing that I've not announced this stream on Instagram, which is where the majority of my followers are. Hence, okay, I need to do that. This stream is almost over, but I need to do that. Oops. This has been a major oversight on my part. I mean, come on, I'm not streaming in a while. Let me be. Oh, someone liked the post. That's cool. I'm glad. Let me make a story post. Yeah, wait, okay, you guys are gonna see like crazy double for a second. Oh, what is this? Look at this. Ain't this crazy? Okay. I want this for like an infinite error thing. One second. Okay. I got the picture. I said cheese. And I got the picture. Okay. I will return you. 1 second. I need to put this on Instagram. Let me add the Tokyo filter to make sure everything is black and white, just as I like it. Okay, wait, how do I actually link a stream? Where's the stream link at? Ah, I found it. it's done. It's done. Back to it. Okay. So, Mr. Thimble, if that is really your name. Oh, 1 second. My Minecraft music has gone on to different music that might be copyrighted, so I am going to pause that. I don't trust that that is not non-copyright. Let me... Oh, wait, this is a really good one. This is my favorite one, maybe. Where is it? Where'd it go? No, not this one. This one. Yes. This is a good track. Anyway, I'll have to look at that later and see if any of that music is DMCA'd. And then potentially try and remedy that somehow. Anyway, Mr. Thimble, if that is your real name, where are your stitches? Sir, you are going to need some of those, else you fall apart. Yes, yes, you require some stitches. Right here. For instance. That is not right. I apologize, Mr. Thimble. I will rotate you 180 degrees on an axis that you cannot comprehend. That's how dimensions work. Oh my gosh. I just realized that. Okay, I just realized something. When we look in a mirror, and the world that we see in the mirror is like the opposite of our own, that is the same thing as looking into a world that's rotated 180 degrees in the fourth dimension. Isn't that crazy? Dude, I'm like some kind of scientist. Okay. I just realized that. I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Anyway. But like, say like this. That's like the x-axis, right? And like this. This is the y-axis. So you've got the y-axis and the z-axis. No, the y-axis and the x-axis. And like this one here, the one that like comes out towards you from the screen, you know, the axis that I don't exist on. That's the axis that this guy would have to be rotated on, right? Right? No. No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, forget I said anything. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. For God's sake. That looks a lot smaller. stitch is too big for this one. Like, this is the official references, right? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We will persevere. Oops. That doesn't look good. This looks okay. That looks slightly worse. Looks a little bit worse. Just a little bit. Okay. That looks slightly worse than it did before. By the way, I think I've done wrong things in previous files. Let me check. Oh my god, my foot itches. I gotta scratch it. Okay. Ah, what the frick? Okay. Okay, no, this one's fine. Yeah, that one's fine. Close that. Open the other one. Yes. This one is wrong. Indeed, this one is very wrong. This hand here should not have stitches on it. Look at the reference sheet. And this is why I stream. Because I notice things. Yes. I will consider this a great success as opposed to the failure that it is, because I have no idea why this is on a different layer than these. What? Why is it on a different layer? Oh my god. What the hell? What layer is it on? Oh, this one. Wait, just delete that layer. Okay, alright, it's fixed. It's fixed. Okay, I see what's happened. I've obviously fixed it before, thinking that it should be there, but it actually shouldn't be. That makes sense, because I'm stupid. Okay. Yes. Alright. Never mind that. Get back to adding stitches to this guy. My foot itches again. I yearn for the great beyond. I yearn for the towers in the ocean. I yearn for the lighthouse. The moon is nice tonight. Wow. Incredible. It looks like a toenail. But like a good toenail, like a really good, like, crescent shape, like silver. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It looks like a batarang. Okay. My heart like skipped a beat there. For a second I thought the Minecraft music wasn't on. How many stitches should we put in you? makes sense. Cool. Okay. We have our keyframe. Now we must make 2 more frames that are exactly the same as the keyframe, but are not the same frame. And that is because we need to make a line boil. And a line boil is this stupid little thing that makes the character feel alive even when they are staying perfectly still. You may have watched something like Family Guy or The Simpsons and noticed that in the background, characters, or even like in the foreground, characters that aren't talking are completely still. And you might have felt that that looked weird, and it does look weird. And the reason for that is because even in real life, things that are perfectly still are not actually perfectly still. They're always moving, even if just a little bit, which is why in animation, characters need to be moving just a little bit, even if they're staying still. And to do that, is we create a new frame, and we trace our old lines, and we don't even try and get them exact. We just estimate, we just like... It's good if there's a little bit of inaccuracy. Like you see these little red parts, right? We need those. Those are good. Excuse me. Oh dear, I have hiccups. I drank too fast, and now I have hiccups. Okay, yeah. Anyways, this is a monotonous task, and I wish it could be automated. And if you are just tuning in right now, if you are from Instagram, I explained this before, how I wish I could automate the process of making line boils like this, because it's a monotonous task that I believe could be easily automated by a warp filter in After Effects, which is what I composite my layers in. I think it could be done, and I think I have a way of doing it, which is just put like a sort of wave warp type of filter on it, and just having it like randomize every single frame, or every third frame, as I'm having for this character in particular. But of course, then you'd have like warping on the actual texture and fill of the character. But to remedy that, I think you could apply the same warp to the fill, and then have the texture and lighting just sort of track matted onto the fill, so that the texture doesn't warp with the actual, fill and outline. Because then, if that were the case, it would look weird. It would just look plain weird. And there's no other word for it. There's no, like... scientific, like psychological word for it. It would just look weird. Anyway, I'm getting very tired at the moment. I think once I'm done with the line boil, I'm going to finish up and end stream because I'm very tired. I'm very sleepy. And also my throat hurts from whispering. I'm not that practiced at whispering for long periods of time. That helps. I'm so tired. It's really weird why people and so many other animals have to have a time of day dedicated to doing nothing. And I mean nothing, right? Like, I'm talking about sleeping. Like, why do we have to have sleep? I know it's for like your brain to regenerate and like for your body to like grow and stuff, but why can't it do that when you're awake? I don't understand. Why do you have to be unconscious to grow? It's such a strange concept. It's so strange. And I wish it didn't exist, because then tiredness wouldn't exist. And if tiredness didn't exist, I wouldn't be so tired all the time. Speaking of... Oops. God, I could go for a burger right now. God, I want to eat a burger right now. I could go for a Burger King burger. I'm kidding, I don't really like Burger King. I prefer McDonald's over Burger King. Actually, I could go for a chicken burger right now, I think. Yeah. I want a dirty Louisiana. Yeah, I think that's KFC. Right, that's a KFC burger, I think. Is it? I don't know, I think so. I think it's a chicken burger. Yeah, that and like what do they give you? They give you like some chicken meat as well. Is it just like a chicken breast? I don't know. And also like corn on the cob. Oh, and also some gravy. Yeah. Oh, and some fries to put in the gravy, of course. God, I sound like... I sound like Big Smoke. 2 9 by 9. number 7. Yeah. I do like the KFC, like, or just like fast food corn on the cob, because it's on the cob and you can eat it. It's no different from any other corn on the cob, to be honest. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like a fast food burger. Fast food burger is good because it tastes like a burger that you get at the fast food restaurant. I just hope no one has injected their own bodily fluids into it, like I've heard some tales of. But I just eat it and not think about that, and it usually works out, and it tastes pretty good. Anyway. I'm so sleepy. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through this. This tracing. I've still got a whole other frame to trace. Okay. Is it even worth tracing another frame? I don't even know. Animation is boring you. I need to use the bathroom again. But after this frame is traced, I will use the bathroom, and then I will trace one more frame, and then I'm going to sleep because I'm really tired. Good heavens. Okay. Why am I changing it to try and fit the red? It fits the red good enough. And you don't want it to completely fit the red because that completely destroys the point of having a line boil. If your line boil is too exact, you're as well not having a line boil at all. This, like doing the line boil like this, is where you have to be imperfect. And there's probably something poetic about that. But I'm not smart enough to portray that. Anyway, this guy's getting stabbed in the chest. For anyone who wasn't here at the start of the stream, this guy's getting stabbed to death. In the chest, look. See? Look at that. He's getting killed. Kidding, he doesn't die. He's fine, he's fine. He lives. He's also a ragdoll. Okay. Cool. Alright, I've got one more frame to trace, and then we're done for the night, but before that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I will see you in about 2 minutes. Maybe 3. Depends. It really depends. Anyway, okay. Alright, bye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Hello. I've just realized something. I've just realized that my Be Right Back music is like really, really loud compared to the rest of the stream. I'm so sorry. This will not make a good stream to fall asleep to, as I had imagined. My bad. Even though I'm whispering, I'm hesitant to call this an ASMR stream, purely based on the fact that I don't have a binaural microphone. The way I'm planning to get one eventually, I would like to have a microphone where there's like a left and a right channel. But at the moment I only have a really, I mean, it's not a shitty microphone, but it's like it's a mono microphone, so anyway. I apologize for the difference in volume between the BRB screen and everything else. That's probably not the best. Anyway, let's get back to tracing. We have one more frame to trace, and then I'm going to go to bed. Probably. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm still not sure As you can see, I'm leaving some red parts. You know? And I don't think it's good to have red entirely covered. Like, that kind of defeats the whole point of having a line boil in general. But I do worry sometimes that maybe my lines are thin or just, you know, too off, and I think I should worry about that less because my line boils are usually too stationary, and I think they could have more movement to them. So what I'm actually going to do is turn down the opacity of the onion skin to like maybe there. Maybe that'll help me, you know, stick to it less. I'm gonna turn it down even more, actually, to there. Can you guys still see that? I hope you can. Of course you can. What am I saying? You can see exactly what I'm seeing. My back hurts. Give me like 30 seconds to stretch it. Break. Okay. I've got like a kink like right in the middle of my back. Bro slipped a disc. Okay. Let's finish this. Now for this part, I do wonder. I don't want it to look like it's pointing too much like a ballerina slipper, right? But I want it to look like it's pointing a little bit. Like the foot, right? I don't want it to be... Yeah, okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. It's height. I've been thinking about starting commissions lately. Mainly because I'm struggling to get a job. Because my degree that I've been working towards for about 4 years now. In fact, 4.5 years. The degree that I have is in digital media. And that's not really a good degree for if you want to get a regular job. And I want a regular job for a while, but I'm struggling to get one. animations for a while and see if I can get money through that to support me while I'm looking for a regular job. And by regular job, I mean like a retail job. I'd like that, I think, especially if it was night shift. Because I don't like the heat very much. I really hate hot environments. I much prefer cold environments, and in fact, I'm very resilient to the cold. So, for example, I would love to restock freezers or like unload lorries and trucks if it was night time. However, I am looking for jobs that would employ my degree as well. You know, so as well as looking for regular, like quote unquote regular jobs, like working in Tesco or working in the post office. That's something I'd actually really enjoy, working in the post office. But anyway, as well as doing that, I am still looking for media jobs like animation and such. But I think on a whole I'm less interested in that because I would prefer. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good, Okay. I am less interested in like actual animation jobs than I am in regular, like working in Tesco, working as a post officer, like those kind of jobs, because I am completely burnt out with animation. And I think if I were to do animation as a job, I wouldn't want to make Curtains Grove anymore. And Curtains Grove is my main priority. Like, this is my number one priority. I don't want to get any more burnt out with it. And if I was animating something that I really just didn't really care about, as in someone else's like series or advertisement video, I wouldn't want to do this. So that's why I want a normal, regular, just retail job or something. Or like housekeeping. That's fine. I could do that. Just anything but animation. And I know that it's better paid, but I don't really care about that at the moment. In the future I will, but at the moment I want a break from sitting around and just animating like this. My back hurts and my soul hurts. I don't know. It hurts more. Anyway, enough venting. I'm almost done here. Let me mirror the It's starting to get cold here in the UK. When I say the UK, people usually think of England. But what I mean is, it's starting to get cold here in Scotland. As I am from Scotland. But I can imagine things are getting cold in England as well. Okay, I've done it. I've traced all 3 frames. Indeed. Okay, this isn't like a big scene because I haven't finished it, but I will show you a finished scene because I feel like at the end of a stream you need some kind of reward. So I will show you a finished scene that I have finished to this degree in past. And it's not the finished scene, but it's like the finished line art, right? I will show you this.
Soulless or otherwise, I can't help but delight in it. Funny little candy sack be it. Might I give him a happy home within my own?
Okay, there. That is a finished shot with just the line art. There is more to come. Okay, wait. Let me show you like an actual finished scene. And when I say scene, I mean shot. Here's a finished shot.
Oh dear, how delightful. Thank you, squishy fellow of vertical littleness.
Whatever is this machination of false flesh that I peep with mine peepers?